So my name is Lee, and I'm coming from Israel-Palestine. I call it many times Israel because this is the land I was born in. This is my home. And I will tell you a little bit about myself, and from there you can maybe a little bit understand where I'm coming from and why do I choose to do what I'm doing. Okay, so in a way I was born in Israel to a South African mother and to an Israeli father. A very interesting combination already. Many times I feel that I'm representing the white people of South Africa and the white people in Israel. And I have inside of me as well the history of the Jewish people in Europe in the World War II. So I have a combination of being in many different situations, or my family experienced very different situations, and I carry it inside of me. And from a very young age I understood that I have to do something with it. That it's not by mistake that I was born in Israel in this time. And there is karma that leads me, or there is a call that telling me what to do and how to do things. Right now in Israel there is a very interesting situation. I'm not going to go inside the story of Israel because you can Google it. It's pretty easy. You can read about Israel, you can read about the situation. But I do want to share a few things because right now the Israelis are starting to wake up. And this is very, very touching for me because this is why I'm working. More than to work to meet the other or to cross the bridges in the Middle East or in the entire world, I have this deep wish that the people that I'm coming from or I belong to will wake up. And right now, I heard that several days ago there was a demonstration of 150,000 people in Israel. Israel is a small country. It's not 80 million that we have in Egypt. It's a country of 7 million people. Most of the people in Israel live in good life compared to our Colombians or Brazilians. But most of them are asleep, like I think most of us in the world. I mean, not Tamera. And it's happening now. And I want first to share with you a letter that I received from my sister. My sister is about to have a second child. She's like 8 months pregnancy. And I received a letter from her today after she was walking in the boulevard of Rothschild in Tel Aviv. It's like the main boulevard of in Tel Aviv. And I will read it for you. Just a bit to understand the feeling of what's happening right now in Israel, because there is a revolution. I walked last night in Rothschild Boulevard. It's hard to describe in words what is really happening there. Touching, real, open the heart. I'm following every news or photo that comes out, but nothing is like walking there. You must do it. A film of voices and different faces. The smell of courage, sweat, and argila. Families and children sleeping in the hot tents, not giving up. It's so real. People from all the political sides are in deep conversations or shouting their hearts out. Brilliant boards with slogans, any kind of music. The flower children. This is how we call them, the flower children. Old, wise, funny. Such an organized chaos. This chaos is the real thing. Different, right, new. This is what the situation created. Everyone feel bad and want to be heard. It's exciting to see the revolution in our home. Real wakening up. And all the pigs up there in the governments that sits on the golden chairs, we are not going to shut up. It is stronger than you. I won't say much more. I will show you maybe 5 pictures from the revolution in Israel, just for you to see what's really going on, and we will continue.
Wow.
So this is Israel now. And I hope it will continue like that. And I'm asking you in your prayers as well to include Israel and to include the people there, for them to wake up and to build new society like we truly want. And this is my wish. And now I will continue to my work. Many years I'm working in the reconciliation field. It's not always easy in Israel or in the Middle East to work in this field. I had many attacks by the media, by friends, by family, for doing what I'm doing. Because many times what I choose to do is, when I'm sitting with the Arab people, I'm in a way trying to explain them the side of the Israelis. And when I'm sitting with the Israelis, I'm trying to explain the side of the Arabs. And in a way it took me, I can say, to a very lonely place. Because sometimes I'm trapped between the two sides. I remember a year ago or 2 years ago, after the Gaza war, when we did a very big project of bringing inside Gaza trucks with supply to help the people there. It was a very intense week in my life. I remember myself crying every night from this feeling of being alone, but knowing that I'm following my inner call. And I had a conversation with a friend, and I asked her, I told her, I don't want to feel that I'm betraying my people, my family. And I'm getting this feeling. And she told me, there are no sides. No sides. There is no Israelis or Palestinians, Colombians or Mexicans, Germans or Portuguese. We are one tribe. And if I'm betraying something, it's only the truth of what I feel. There is one truth. And this is what I should go for, fully. And to know that there is enough protection or guidance to do that. And this sentence truly helped me on my way. 3 years ago, I founded a project named Mosaic. Mosaic is a project of musicians that coming from different places in the Middle East. Musicians that many times have no way to communicate with each other. They don't want to talk even. They're coming from conflict zones. They see each other in the media. They're getting a horrible education. And it's very simple. We're just bringing musicians that has no other choice to speak with each other. And through the music, we're creating a new dialogue through this universal language. And music, as you know, I'm sure that each one of you knows this day of when we're feeling terrible because something happened and we're just choosing a song that is transforming our day completely. Just the sound of a certain song, certain singer that we like. Music has such a power to change, and it carries such an information, and it's in our hands what we do with it, what we do with music, what we do with sound, how we act with this field. This is for me a deep research that I'm doing in my way, in my path. And Mosaic started almost 3 years ago in Jordan when I met a partner, a beautiful man, Palestinian, that lives in Jordan, in Amman. And we met around hang. Maybe you saw this instrument here, a pantam or a hang. I promise to bring it next time. I don't have it now. But I met this man when I was playing in my pantam, and there was another man coming from Iran. It was for me the first time I met Iranian from Tehran. And it gave him a lot of courage to come to me because of the music. He didn't have any other choice to come closer to me. I'm Israeli. And we found ourselves, the three of us, this Iranian, this Palestinian, Jordanian, and myself, Jewish Israeli, playing music. And this vision was born in this moment, that we need to do it with music. We need to bring people and to tune the instruments together. And by tuning the instruments, we're tuning our bodies, our souls. Suddenly we can play together and to create.
Straight from Amman. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Qatar. Found the concept of design, and it's been beautiful, seriously beautiful to see it grow.
So welcome, this is your house, feel at home. Be sure that the security is very intensive and good in secret.
Let's start from the end. Someday, we are having a performance in our house. So we have booked
much.
Very nice, very nice.
So just to add a few things about what's happening right now with the project. Because as you know, right now the situation in the Middle East is not so easy. Hopefully it's going to the right direction, to the right future for everyone. For the Israelis, for the Arabs, for everyone that really lives there. But it did affect us as a group, while several months ago we were attacked by some journalists in Jordan. Even one of the newspapers, it was in the internet, but it was Al Jazeera, meaning that the entire Arab world is reading it. And they published pictures, names of the people in the group, and it put those people, the Jordanians, in a big risk for their lives. Because myself as an Israeli, that yes, we can talk about the democracy in Israel, but there is still democracy in Israel. Meaning that I can choose to do what I'm doing, and I'm not risking myself. Many people will ask me questions, many people will hate me even for what I'm doing, but I can do it. For the Arabs, for Jamil from Jordan, from Atef from Jordan, each time he's going to the stage with me as Israeli, he's risking himself. He's risking to lose his job, to lose his friends. And those articles, of course, did a terrible thing for us, and we had to frozen the project and to take off the website, and just to protect, first of all, our friends. With the time, each time when I got to a situation like that, I felt okay. Maybe I need to let go. I was frustrated very much. And each time this voice came into me and told me, Lee, it's not you. You're only a carrier of a very big vision. It's not you doing it. You cannot decide now to release it, to let go, to keep going. No one told you it's going to be easy. And I know that all the projects in the world, everyone that works like that, in Colombia, in Mexico, in Brazil, in India, in Kenya, we have so many difficulties on the way, but without this pure belief that we are going in the right direction, and this is what directs us to a better future. Without that, I don't see how we're doing it. And thanks God we have it. Right now, Mosaic is starting to wake up again. And we are carrying a vision for creating this project in the Middle East, really to create a place of trust that people can come and play music, and to have like a laboratory, for people to come even for one time and to go to their own lives, but with new vision in their hearts. This is the vision. And with the time to create those kinds of groups or projects in different places in the world that need the music. My vision is for next year to bring a group of women to the States. We have a tour. And to do it for the first time, to bring musicians from Egypt, Jordan, Palestine, and Israel, and to talk about the changes of the Middle East. And I will finish just to tell you and then to see a short video. During the Egyptian revolution, we felt, all the Israelis friends, that we need to support somehow. And the thing we know how to do is music. Like, this is how we know to communicate the best. And we decided to meet and to dedicate a song, to create a song for the Egyptians, for our brothers and sisters in Egypt, for the people that we meet with for years in Sinai, in this beautiful place between Israel and Egypt, a beach of peace, the connection of the desert and the sea. It's like the fire and the water, the feminine and the masculine. Very special place. and we created in 7 hours a song from the beginning, including the lyrics, the music, 13 musicians, and we recorded and edited, and we released it in the day when Mubarak said, "I'm going down." And it was perfect. And I was so touched.
Yeah, actually she already sent me that on Facebook.
مكتوب بالفيسبوك بالتويتر وباليوتيوب. We are neighbors and we will always be. From the heart of Israel to the heart of Egypt, Karama, Hureya and friendship.
From the heart of Israel. אני לא heart of Israel, אני heart of Dvir.
Neighbors will always be sharing dreams, privately
Our hearts will set us free to rise up in harmony.
אבל הייתי sharing dreams for unity.
Sharing dreams for liberty. It's all about you and me. Our courage will set us free. Rise up for dignity, changing our reality. Human rights and unity. People are meant to be
Beyond the world.